Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this surprise Nintendo Direct. I'm up. I've got my Mario hat on. I'm ready to go. What could they possibly have up their sleeve? I don't know. This Nintendo Direct is such a surprising thing. Just a week away, less than a week away from the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that we are all anticipating, which of course is happening next Wednesday. But today they have decided to drop this brand new Direct for the Nintendo Switch 1. And I think it's kind of shocked pretty much everybody. What are they doing? It just seems, it seems like this is just not what people want. We want to see the Switch 2 stuff. So, yeah. But they've got to give, I guess, Switch 1 owners something else to look forward to, or they at least want to feel like they want us to feel like there's still value to the Switch 1 because it still is on the market, and they don't want those sales to drop off prematurely. So here any minute now, we should be seeing what is coming up next for the Nintendo Switch 1. And just in case Luigi gets some love, I've got my Luigi hat ready here to switch over to. People in the comments over here are saying crazy stuff like, here comes Silk Song and here comes Mario Kart 9. We're getting Mario Kart 9. No, you're not. That's not happening today. Switch Song Silk Song maybe, but Switch Song. Well, let me know how it's going, how your day's going in the comments. Let me know what your predictions are, what you hope to see out of this Switch 1 Direct, if anything. Or are you just looking forward to the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments. Let's see here. What kind of time we got here? We still got 3 minutes. Man. I think that some of what I expect here, I do expect to see one or two first-party things today. Nintendo always gives love to their consoles at the end of their life cycle with something different, something unique. Maybe not something super high budget, but they will have some kind of first-party IP here today, I'm sure. And other than that, I'm not really sure what to expect. There will probably be some indie games here. I'm expecting that today as well, even though it's not an indie direct. I think there's probably some developers that they've said, yeah, make your game for the Switch 1. It's going to be around for a while, and now they're at the end of the life cycle here, and it's like we got to show off these things. So yeah, that's one thing that I expect. And then third-party stuff, I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from the third-party developers because I feel like most of them have probably already moved on to the Switch 2 development, so I'm not really sure what could be left. We might get some last-minute ports of some older titles. But really, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't expect anything too insane here today. I'm sorry I keep coughing. Been fighting this crud for like, I don't know, all year. It feels like. Can't seem to get rid of it. Now everything's blooming. Oh, here we go. The last Switch 1 Direct. Oh boy. Dragon Quest. I like Dragon Quest, so. But is this new or is this something we've seen before? So weren't there some Dragon Quest games that they had shown off previously that we haven't seen yet? What's up? Selah? Is that how you say that? Good morning, good morning. Y'all like Dragon Quest? The music is great. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I feel like we've seen that announcement before, but that's still cool.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide.
Not that much.
Nintendo Direct.
You don't like Dragon Quest that much?
Today,
that's okay. That's
we'll
okay.
Be providing information.
Hopefully, there's something here for you
Nintendo
today.
Games.
Hey, will y'all let me know if the volume is
also
okay?
Have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch
Can you
2
hear it
on
and
April
me,
2nd.
or is it too much
So
at
please
once?
Tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Really, it's just good to see Square Enix
still
have a relationship with Nintendo. You know, they're still putting titles out for Switch. I think that that's good. Hopefully, we're going to see a lot of that on the Switch too.
Escape from dire straits.
No hope.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Help me. Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is
What?
stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special
Kaname
agent
Date.
with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission
Why
is
is
to
left
track
eye?
down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
Interesting.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
I don't know.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
This is-
Uncover what's hidden in
I like
reality
mystery
and
games. I like
dreams to rescue
solving
Iris.
puzzles and stuff, but I don't know that this
No
is a
sleep
game for me.
Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
It's a long
Launches on the
title.
Nintendo Switch system,
Just-
July
The title's
25th.
too long.
Unleash the supernatural.
So far, it looks like we're getting a lot of games from Japanese developers.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns
Okay.
with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho
Can't
20,
quite see the titles.
Raido
My face is in the
Kuzunoha
way.
makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido
Yeah, it should
must
be up
investigate a
the
series
corner.
of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a
How
powerful
about that?
attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Wait, who is
Demons
this
can also
from?
be useful outside of battle,
Anybody catch
and
that?
their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army
Atlas.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin later today
June
on
19th.
Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange,
Oh.
unfamiliar world
Bandai Namco Shadow
where you're
Island.
greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
I like the art style on
Who
this one.
is this spherical stranger? More
kinda
in a
cool.
mysterious, maze-like world. Your battle for survival begins.
What do you think of the art?
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you
Pac-Man.
couldn't reach before.
That's
But tread
Pac-Man.
lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily
What?
fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
That doesn't even make sense.
By consuming
What?
your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
I'm kind of into this
Work
one,
to
even though
uncover Puck's true goal
Puck.
and devour enemies
Puck gonna
to
betray
survive
you?
this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on
What?
Nintendo Switch July 18th.
He just said Pac-Man.
The rhythmic march
What is happening?
begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play
Patapon.
your drum to the beat and
Okay.
give different commands to the
That's fun.
Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
That was
From the
Pac-Man.
horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build up your
I
battalion
can't get over the
to take
Pac-Man
on
game.
hordes
I
of
can't even pay
fierce
attention to
foes.
this.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
I mean, this looks cute.
Lead the Patapons and march
Rhythm game.
forth. When
I like
Patapon
drums.
1+2 Replay launches on
Who knows?
Nintendo Switch July
I
11th.
do like seeing the dates on these things, though. I'll tell you that.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy
Zephyr
place
Town.
nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Who's this
First
from?
cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
They've always got to show us a farming and life sim, don't they?
Tend to your farm while growing
get away
crops
from
and
that.
caring for animals.
There are so many of them on the Switch.
Then sell your
They,
produce
they must
and other
sell,
wares at the
otherwise I don't
town's
know why
weekly
people
bazaar.
keep making them.
As bazaar
But-
sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Or maybe they're just really easy to
You
make for
can
some
also
reason.
get
I
to
don't
know the
know.
locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus,
I mean,
taking
again, the
advantage
art
of
does look
Zephyr
really
Town's
good
windy
on this one.
conditions can make travel and
If
other
you-
tasks a breeze.
If you like this kind of style here,
The winds
Looks
of
well
change
done.
are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Marvelous Inc. I don't know who they are. So far,
Please
as
look
far as I
forward
can
to the
tell,
latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen a
Let's take a
Western
look at
developer
this.
yet in this direct. They've all been, I think, Japanese, except for maybe Marvelous, which I don't know anything about. Man, the chat is going so fast you can't read any of that. Metroid Prime 4. All right. I'm surprised we're seeing something here, sort of. I kind of wondered if they would show us a little bit more, one more time,
This
before
planet viewer.
they show us how much better it looks on
Here,
Switch 2, because I still
Samus
think
finds
they're
a
going to show it
furniture
off on Switch
with a
2 next
colossal
week.
tree at its center.
I hope that's the case anyway.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Yeah, I really don't think they need to be showing off scanning stuff too much.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Okay, yeah. Show some action, because that's what you need to show to sell this.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
I really don't know
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms
why
and open doors.
Metroid hasn't, like, taken off
They also
more.
allow her to control the trajectory of her beams
Oh, cool.
with the power of her mind.
Very cool. That's something different, something new.
Why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Because she needs them to finish the game. That's why. Chosen one, we welcome you. It's pretty. It looks great.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Place our faith in you. Coming 2025. No date, because they haven't announced the launch date of the Switch 2. I still think it's coming on launch day. I'm hoping it's a launch title. Wait, more? What's going on? That's a whole different suit. Whole
It
different
looks
color
like even
scheme.
more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
It's cool.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir
I'm very
up some
excited for
mischief?
Metroid Prime 4.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the
That's-
newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains.
Sorry. If that's what they have in the middle of the direct is Metroid Prime 4, then what are they holding onto that they're going to show at the end that's bigger than that?
From Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Shadow Drop. Yeah, I figured there would be at least some Shadow Drops. It's the first one,
Summon
though.
Spellbinding adventure.
Thought there'd be maybe 2 or 3 today.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
Chucklefish
During
usually
class,
does some pretty good
use
stuff.
Magic circles to perform rituals. fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on
What's your favorite
various
game
jobs to
so
help pay for
far?
tuition.
Let me know in the chat.
Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
Mine's
Plus, up to
definitely
4
Metroid Prime
players can
4.
make magic together in
That
online
Pac-Man
co-op.
game, whatever that's about, has me
Explore this
intrigued as
whimsical
well,
world on the
actually.
road
I
to
can't stop thinking about
graduation
it.
And
I
beyond.
can't remember what it was called, though.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore
What?
an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts, then use its abilities to
This
find
actually
your
looks
own
kinda
path
cool.
through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
This holiday?
Celebrate the 40th
R-Type?
anniversary of Gradius with a collection
Gradius.
of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necrodancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
2 shadow drops.
Let's see
Got one more to
what's
go.
in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses
There's a-
at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly
I don't like
whites
this.
solo or with a friend at the dentist.
There's a
And arranged
Tamagotchi
plates
game
at the
on
afternoon tea shop.
Apple Arcade that
12
my
wonderful
son
stores
plays
need
sometimes.
Your help.
It looks way better than this.
Provide good customer
Like-
service to get high ratings and upgrade
Both
each shop.
In terms of fun and
doing
graphics,
so,
it looks
you'll get to meet
it's like
more
a really
Tamagotchi,
good
making
game.
the town livelier than before. With
And
over 100 new and classic
you play it on
Tamagotchi,
old iPads and you
business
play it
is
on
sure
Apple
to be
TV.
booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Launch date? Still like seeing launch dates. Pokemon ZA.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner
I don't know
Pokemon.
how long it's been.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon
I
Y
think they said this was
games. Lumio
about
City.
30 minutes long, so we got about 10
To
minutes
make it
left
easier for
ish.
people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon
About
and
10 minutes
people
left
of
on
Lumio
this.
City.
So they've showed Metro Prime 4. They've showed several third-party things from big
Scattered all over
developers.
town are wild zones.
Now they're showing Pokemon.
These areas are
What do they have
special
left for the end of this
environments
show?
where wild Pokemon can live comfortably.
That's keeping me
even
watching.
within the city.
If you have a prediction, let me know in the
You can
chat
catch
what you think
Pokemon
the
here,
final franchise, probably a first-party franchise, will be from
but they
Nintendo.
might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside.
Just got
wild zones,
Xenoblade
too.
Chronicles X, which is a
Some of
fantastic
them can
game, by
even
the
be
way.
found on rooftops.
I can't
People and
I don't know what else they
Pokemon
would
live easygoing lives
do at
in
this point. I
Lumio
feel like
City.
they've done almost everything.
But
They got to have a surprise.
when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
I bet here in a minute we're going to
Trainers
get
await
something
in
else
battle
coming
zones.
to Nintendo Switch Online.
If you're
Maybe a new
spotted, they'll challenge you
N64
to battle.
title.
Strike first
Possibly
before
launching
being seen,
today.
and you'll
That
land
could
a
be our third
surprise
Shadow
attack.
Drop.
During
I still think we're
battles,
gonna get
using
3
a
Shadow
super
Drops
effective
today.
move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
What if they did? What was that Kid
Start at rank
Icarus
Z
title
and
on the
work your way up
3DS?
to
They could
rank
do a
A.
remaster of that and throw it on Switch, maybe.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
We've already
What
seen
will
this. We
you
got a whole
find
direct
on
of
your
this.
adventure?
I don't want to see this right now. Show me something
Pokemon Legends
else.
CA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Okay,
Next,
will do.
please take a look at this.
Okay.
Hello there.
Oh boy.
The game you're about to see
Nope.
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
What's
You wanna see?
what is happening? Boop.
Just
let's-
press the button to jump through the ring.
Let's move to the next trailer. Boop. Sorry, that was mean. Here we go. Oh no.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Timing is super tricky. I can already tell.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Yeah, let's do that.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
My eyes closed? I would have missed those cats if I had to get my eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Okay. 2026.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven
You bringing
series.
that in
It includes lots of
2026?
music produced by renowned Japanese musicians.
Who's throwing tomatoes at that girl?
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
I do that a lot.
Next, we have news
Bounce bouncy
about
balls
the
off
use
my
of digital
biceps.
games on your system.
It's really fun.
Please take a look.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Okay.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
What if they could be?
Well, here's what we came up with.
Okay.
Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What does that mean? They're going to tell us.
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Okay.
allowing you to play that title.
Sounds great.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Loading on a second system.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending.
I'm glad that
and who you're
they're
lending it to.
addressing this. I know that if they really want digital sales to take off,
And you're
which
done.
feels like
They can
everybody
now play
does,
on their own system.
but you have
You can
two or
only
three
lend
kids
one
and they
game
all
at a
have
time
their
to a
own
particular person. Games can be lent out for 2
Switch.
weeks, after which they will automatically
They
return
need a
to
way
you,
to help share those games because parents aren't going to buy
making digital games even easier to
2 or 3
use.
copies of
Virtual
Mario
game
Kart or whatever. I mean, they might, but
The
it gets
virtual
expensive
game
when you're
card
having to buy
feature
2 or
lets
3
you swap games
cards. So
between
this is a
Nintendo
good
Switch
this is a
systems,
good solution if they want to
as
go
well as to
completely
Nintendo Switch
digital in
2
the future.
systems.
Go ahead and get ahead of the
This
ahead of that
feature is
before they
planned to be
have to
added
do it.
via a system update in late April.
And they're bringing it
Let's
to the
take a
Switch
look at
1.
More Nintendo Switch games.
So it's not even just a Switch 2 thing. That looks cool. High on Life is coming to Switch 1. Wow. May 6th. Actually looks like it's running okay, pretty decently. What is that though? Star Overdrive. Yeah, we've seen that before. April 10th. Wandering Village, July 17th. Oh, it's on the back of like a dinosaur thing. King of Meat. Available this year. It's kind of multiplayer. Battle game. Blues Lagoon. Summer 2025. Fantasy Life 1. From level 5.
Uncover history once more. An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
Saga
Meet
Frontier 2.
Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of
I
Sondale.
don't know this game.
Plus, team up
What was
with
this
more
on?
characters in
What is this
battle,
being remastered from? Looks like a GBA game.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inherited system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2
Another Square
Remastered
Enix game
launches
though.
on Nintendo Switch
Later today. There's three shadow drops. 3 shadow drops.
Monumental adventures await.
Could we get a 4th?
Embark on peaceful
Monument Valley's
journeys
okay.
across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
I feel like
Wander through isometric worlds filled with
it's a great mobile
stunning
game,
landscapes to manipulate,
does it really need to be
optical
on a
illusions to
console?
discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
I'm still thinking
Guide
about
Ro in
Pac-Man.
her adventure through
What-
motherhood
what-
as she and
what
her
is
child
that?
unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games
Okay,
contain all their
I-
additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games
April
launch on
15th.
Nintendo Switch
A
April
couple of weeks
15th.
away.
Pre-orders begin
3 weeks,
later
maybe.
today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3,
What?
setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Is that that's a brand new game, right? I don't think there's a Monument Valley 3 on mobile yet.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's
Nice.
Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
So I've been playing golf in VR.
Perform backspins,
That's
side
cool.
spins,
And now I don't know
and
if I
then
can
there's
go
special shots.
back to playing golf on a console.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals
I
to
still
become
like-
the ultimate golfer.
My favorite console golf game is
In Wacky
still
Golf,
Wii
your
Sports
shots
Golf.
to get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
The original Wii Sports Golf.
Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally.
They just really
or
had
in
something
online
there.
play. So just relax.
I wish they had
And get
remastered Wii
ready to
Sports
tee
for the
off.
Switch.
Everybody's Golf.
I know they
Hot
did
Shots
Switch Sports,
lands
but-
on Nintendo Switch this year.
What? Captain America?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the
Wolverine?
fight against evil.
What is this?
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine. to
This
take
looks
on the
awesome.
challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix
Couch
and
co-op.
match a variety of heroes for an amazing array
Nova?
of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time.
Team of
Take
2.
advantage of your team's strength.
But what
to
about couch
overwhelm
co-op?
Your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online. co-op.
Yes! Yes, this looks
The
incredible.
battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when
Oh my goodness.
Marvel Cosmic
When is
Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Oh, that's
That
like,
was Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
that looks so
where you'll
good.
battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next
That's like
is our last game announcement.
Ninja Turtles Shredder's
Please take a
Revenge,
look.
but with Marvel. Okay, what do we got at the end? We've been waiting. What do we got? Marvel. Okay, that Marvel game. Is this Animal Crossing? What is? Look. Oh my goodness.
How refreshing.
Grandpa got moves. What? You just threw somebody's dentures at them?
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
2026. Are they really going to end with that? Oh my goodness. That was
Did
shocking.
you want to talk?
Ah,
It's just
glad that
been
was only a dream.
a nightmare.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Why
the
did they?
first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer,
Huh.
we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far,
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not
I
a
thought that
game.
was your final announcement.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
You're welcome.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Oh no.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations,
Oh good.
but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will
Nintendo.
also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Are you though? All
After the
kinds of
Nintendo
content
Direct for
every
Nintendo
day.
Switch 2 on April 2nd. News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Really?
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Huh.
That's all I have to share.
Well, people will download
I
it
hope
just
you enjoy using
they're gonna-
Nintendo Today.
share Nintendo Switch 2 news every day.
That's
People will
all for
download it.
today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
It just doesn't. Okay. That doesn't feel like an app that will be supported for very long. I could be completely wrong about that, of course. But I'm definitely going to download it. You're going to download that app? Let me know in the comments. What were some highlights from today? Again, that app. If after next week's Nintendo Direct, if they're really going to share Nintendo Switch 2 news every day, that's going to get people to download this. I don't know that they'll use it after the Switch 2 launches. I'm not sure how you really keep people coming back to that, but kind of a cool idea, I guess. I'm just going to need to see it in action, see what they really do with it to be completely convinced that that's worth it and worth their investment.
Original items.
Let's just mute that for a second. So the highlights for me from this direct were Dragon Age. I think Dragon Age looks cool. I know it's not for everybody, but I like the music. The story is pretty good too. So that one was neat. I also liked. I wrote them down, or I tried to write them down. I get so distracted because I keep moving from one thing to the next. The Pac-Man game. Where's the Pac-Man game? Not there. Here it is. What is it called again? What is this game called? Tell me what it's called. Shadow Labyrinth. Shadow Labyrinth. I gotta write it down. Shadow Labyrinth. Okay. They literally say that that's Pac-Man at the end of the trailer. So this is some kind of like sci-fi Pac-Man lore that we've never seen before. I don't really fully understand what's going on. I just know that it does kind of look cool. And I like that they're trying something different with Pac-Man other than just, eating fruit and ghosts. Eating fruit and ghosts. That's usually what he does. But it almost looks like he turns evil in parts of this trailer, or like he might betray you or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. We found it. I might actually give this one a try. Metroid Prime 4, definitely going to give a try, but I'm planning on picking it up after the Switch 2 comes out, if I can get my hands on one. Of course, we don't have a release date on it. I still think this is a launch day title for the Switch 2. I think this is the perfect game to showcase the differences in power between Switch 1 and Switch 2. So I'm really hoping that we get to see that there's, a patch or whatever for Switch 2 that allows it to have higher frame rates, better looking graphics and all that stuff. And then after that, there was this game with this old man in the cane. I think it's right here. That I thought looked really, really good. Yeah, it's this one from THQ Nordic, The Eternal Life of Goldman. This looks really good. It's giving me Donkey Kong mixed with oh my goodness, why am I blanking on the name? It was made by Microsoft, I think. A really difficult platformer that I'm blanking on the name. It had that classic Mickey Mouse art style. What was that called? I had it on the tip of my tongue a few minutes ago and didn't say it, but I think this looks really good. I like the color palette. I like the art style. It looks really tight. And you have a lot of different mechanics going on here. It's cool that you get to upgrade your cane along the way. Yeah, I'm gonna wish list this thing. I'm kind of all in on the Eternal Life of whatever it was called. I've already forgotten again. Oh, and they just skip right past the title. Come on. The Eternal Life of... It's right here. Right here. Goldman. Okay. Yeah, I'm in on this one. Looks good. I think it looks great. And then the last one that I was really excited about, maybe more than any of them, was that Marvel game. That feels like it came out of nowhere. Right here. Right here-ish. This Marvel game looks so good. It looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, but with Marvel characters, and I love it. I loved Shredder's Revenge. It was incredible. Played through the whole game with my family a couple of times. And this just looks so good. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Look at it. Look how good that looks. You can swap between characters, which is cool when you're playing by yourself between two characters. And then you can also play, with your family and friends, online or local. And the roster that they have here is really cool. There's some characters we don't always see in games in here. But you still got your classic ones too that everybody wants to play as. I love it. I'm buying this day one. I'm sad it doesn't come out until the end of the year. But that has been the Switch 1 Direct. Not terrible for, what it was for being at the end of the Switch life cycle. I mean, what more could we ask for, really? I don't know. I really don't know. I think at the very end, I would have asked for one more surprise first party IP that wasn't Tamagotchi. I guess somebody out there is probably excited about Tamagotchi. I've never played it before, so I don't have any nostalgia for that franchise. But I guess I would have liked to have seen something like at the end of the Wii U, we got Paper Mario color splash or something like that. And, everybody was surprised by that. And last year we got the Brothership game, which was cool to see a return of Mario and Luigi. And I guess I think, that would have been cool to see something more like that, but not Mario, something different. I'm not Kirby. We've gotten a lot of Kirby games. I don't really know what I want. That just wasn't it. So, something Donkey Kong might have been cool, but I feel like they're holding Donkey Kong for Switch 2. So I don't really know, but there's enough here for me that I'm interested in. 5 games that I'm interested in personally, that I think that this was a pretty good direct. I would give it like, a B- or so, a B. I'll give it a B. It was a fun time. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope that there's something here in this direct for you as well. But that's pretty much it from me, I guess, for today. And just stay kind and encouraging out there, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. We'll see you.